Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Imro'atus with student number 137. Here I would like to present an article as a partial fulfillment of the course of the study Forensic Linguistics. For the title of the article is On Courtroom Questioning, a Forensic Linguistic Analysis. Journal of Humanities and Social Science, writer Gerson S. Katotopi, HD, published in 2017. Okay, for the first is introduction. The court as a judicial institution uphold is its credibility to serve the people to bring fair justice to everyone in the community. The judge, lawyer, and those who are involved during hearings and proceedings must have to have the readiness and profound knowledge and analysis on the cases presented. There are questions that will never be allowed to ask by lawyers of both sides so that the welfare of their clients will not be jeopardized. Rules of Court 2007. Gibbons 2003 stated that answer must be in consonance to questions where lawyers ask to witness during the courtroom proceedings, and these questions are used to elicit imperative information. Okay, we move to the table of the content. For the first is the purpose of study, the second theory applied, the third research design, and the last is result and discussion. For the first is the purpose of the study. The purpose of this qualitative study employing textual analysis was to identify the different types of questions asked during court trials involving 5 different cases such as murder, rape, theft, estafa, robbery, and drugs. This forensic linguistics study analyzed the gathered questions and the responses of the suspects, witness, and the victims using the Griffiths question map, or GKM. Conversely, the responses of the suspects or accused, victims or complainants, and the witness were analyzed using the framework on cooperative principle of Greece 1975, whether questions raised during the trial were answered or violated. Cases were taken from the archive of the Provincial Prosecutor's Office. Okay, next is theory applied. The study is in consonance to the view of Olson 2008 that forensic linguistics is the infusion of the legal parlance to linguistic knowledge. As such, there is an interaction between language and juridical issues. Also, it involves linguistic theories which are very essential and utilized during the courtroom proceedings. It is also very necessary to solve conflicts among parties, especially in different cases presented in the court. In the same manner, Olson 2008 corroborated that forensic linguistics started from the identification of the authors in the dubious documents. Hence, linguistics will come in to analyze the stroke in the penmanship, the language used, the choice of words, and the like. Next is research design. This qualitative research employing textual analysis aimed to analyze the contents and significance of the present study. Qualitative research involved the thorough collection and detailed exploration of the documents which are indispensable for the profound and substantial data for the analysis which cannot be expressed in numbers like in the case of qualitative approach and involved more words. For the last, result and discussion. There are 2 types of question in the courtroom proceeding. First is productive questions. Productive questions are the type of question that the court only allows to be asked by the lawyers of both sides. These types of questions were considered as the best and appropriate way of asking or interrogating the witness, accused, and the victim during the courtroom hearing to call out significant details and to make clarifications on the ambiguity of the cases presented. They were asked to swear their oath at the witness stand to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Courtroom questioning were necessary and dispensable to extract the needed information which would eventually become the basis of the prosecutor and judge to draw their final verdict. And the second is unproductive questions. Unproductive questions are the types of questions that the court does not allow and or on a limited context, and the lawyers themselves knew that these are prohibited by the court. That's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.